when I was growing up, when I got into the whole DJ scene, I met this guy named Dexter Frisch from Riverside, Connecticut, and he didn't go to college. Sorry, I was sick. He didn't go to college. All he did was produce in a studio, and he still does it. And to see how much work he puts in to just like learning music theory, learning the technology, software, everything, it's crazy. Like, it's actually insane how much they have to do. He was actually friends with Avicii before Avicii died, and he was going to put out an album and get it produced by his label, and then Avicii died and killed himself. It was, a really bad situation. But this guy Dexter, like, the amount of time he's put into it, and it's really cool. Every time he starts his day, he opens his case, and it's a picture of Avicii, and he says, "Hey Tim," like that's Avicii's name, and he starts like his work or whatever. But like piano, guitar, drums, everything, he's got it all down. He's got like at least 400 finished songs ready to go, sitting on his laptop, but without a label and without like a face or like a name to the face. You can't really get a whole lot out of the music industry. That's what I mean by like some of the newer artists like Playboi Carti, like, or some of those artists where there's not a whole lot of talent, there's just a really big fan base. That's what industry is looking for at the moment, or that's what I feel like they're looking for. They're looking for like more followers than actual talent.
The music industry, or the media industry as a whole, actually, because this kind of expands into the academy, acting, and even writing, is the biggest gatekeep industry on the planet. It's impossible to get in without knowing somebody. Except for there's a couple rare cases like Justin Bieber and fucking Post Malone. Where they managed to get in. But for the most part, it's somebody or you met somebody who happened to like you that's already in there.
That was also the Kid Laroi with Juice.
Kid Laroi got lucky.
Yeah, he really did.
Oh, he's got a cool story.
Totally.
He's from Australia.
Yeah.
Right?
How did he start out?
So,
because I remember he came out with that song with Juice like right after he died, and that blew up.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. So, the Kid Laroi, I think it came out right before he died.
Yeah.
So
gotcha.
The Kid Laroi lived in Australia, was just like trying to get in. Yeah. Obviously, he couldn't because he's just a poor kid from the slums in Australia.
Yeah.
And then Juice came on tour one day, so he stood outside his trailer for like 7 hours trying to get his attention. Finally gets his attention, slips him like a disc, and then leaves. Juice listens to the track, likes it, brings him back in.
Oh my god, I didn't know that.
And that's how they got in together.
That's actually really cool.
Kid Laroi won didn't win, but like did well on some big Australian competition soon after that.
Yeah.
And then that's kind of like when Juice was like, this kid's special.
What Australian competition?
Like, I don't fucking know. It's like one of the Star Search things.
But
anyway, that's how he got like a cool fan base from where he was from. And then when Juice came around touring, picked him up. That was it. And then they just started like touring together and making songs together and shit.
His first album went off too. Like it was
Kid Laroi?
Immediate, yeah.
Oh, Fuck Love?
Yeah.
Woo! Woo! It was so good. He made 2 more of the same name, and that was
damn.
It was but you can't break into the music industry unless you meet somebody.
Yeah.
Unless you are related to somebody.
Totally. Yeah.
Like you would be surprised. The vast majority, not vast majority, but a large number of the big names had a parent that was some kind of producer.
Yeah.
Even if they weren't a big producer, like they had an in, they knew someone that picked up their key.
Yeah, dude, I know somebody from high school. His dad is a record label producer. This kid just liked to sing every now and then. Oh, he might need a contact. Anyways, wasn't friends with him. He was kind of like an odd kid, but he had a connection with his dad. Yeah, and he started producing music. And this kid's voice did not sound like his voice at all on these songs. And these songs were so masterclass in the way they were produced, and he legitimately started getting a following just off of that.
Who is this?
His name's Henry Fraser, I think.
Is this the A. Fraser?
No.
Okay. Like Brandon Fraser?
Different guy.
Okay. Because I do know a Brandon Fraser. So I was figuring you might know siblings. Let's see. Henry Fraser.
Hold up. Let me try and get his name. Because I think he goes by a different stage name.
Yeah. No, but you totally need an in. That's just how it is.
That was the same with my buddy, with Dexter and Avicii. Mm-hmm. Like, if Avicii, as sad as it is to say, and like it's kind of crazy because Avicii was so big, but Avicii stays alive there, Dexter has a career right now. Right. Which is crazy because we've talked about that before.
And that, like I said, the same goes for other industries too.
Yeah.
The oh my god, the acting industry.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy. You can't get in. You cannot get in.
Yeah.
So do you know how the Academy works?
Kind of, not really.
So essentially, I know the baseline details here.
Okay.
Essentially, what it is with the Academy is you pretty much can't have an acting role in a movie without joining the Academy.
Yeah.
And then the Academy takes cuts. It's like a union. It's pretty much a union for actors.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's not impossibly hard to get into the Academy, but if you're not in it, then good luck.
You're screwed.
The exception is Will Smith, because he got kicked out, and he's Will Smith.
He also slapped Chris Rock.
He slapped Chris Rock that one time. Remember
that one time, yeah.
But anyway, that's one of the biggest gatekeeping industries.